Hello YouTube, I'm making another video. I realized in my first video about baptism, I didn't mention that part of the pressure of getting baptized in the Jehovah's Witness religion, especially as a child, is that they teach that if you do not, I'm going around here, if you do not get baptized, dedicate your life to God, you will still die when he comes to kill all the wicked people at Armageddon on Judgment Day. It doesn't matter how good of a person you are. It doesn't matter how long you went to that church, participated in that church. If you do not baptize yourself to God, you will die. So, of course, being a young girl, 13 years old, I didn't want to die. It was the main reason I did it. Yeah, I didn't want to die. And I believed what my parents had taught me up to that point, like I said earlier, and I wanted to be viewed as a good person, a good witness. And it was just, it's ridiculous what they put kids through with that. Another thing I wanted to talk about, it's a completely different subject, just so you know, is demons and demon possession. I've been thinking about a lot lately how they use fear. The Jehovah's Witnesses use fear to scare people, and I feel that affects children most, obviously, because they're children and they're just learning things. And they tell you, there's so many things they tell you that if you do, that demons will attack you. Actual demons will come out and attack you. And they give all these awful experiences and things that people have gone through with demons, and when I was a kid, I was so scared. I am still mad about that. I was so scared. They have these talks in the Kingdom Hall, the church, all the time about how people get attacked by demons. And even if you don't have anything that might be demon-possessed around, demons are walking around the earth all the time. And there's so many of them that we come into contact with them sometimes, no matter who we are, even if we're God's people. But we have the name of God to protect us. I was freaked out. I think I was 10 years old the first time I remember hearing this stuff about demons, and I just cannot explain. I was terrified. I've never been more scared in my entire life. It was of these real demons, of anything, actually, of these real demons that were going to attack me. One of the things I remember the most is I was 10 years old, and I want to say at least 5 months, I thought a demon was going to choke me. Because I had a very susceptible mind, and I heard this experience that my uncle gave about, this lady was going to sleep at night. She was a Jehovah's Witness, and somehow a demon got in her house and tried to choke her, and she yelled Jehovah, and the demon went away. I think a lot of people have heard things like this, that are Jehovah's Witnesses, experiences like that. Well, I was a young kid, and I was sure a demon was going to choke me to death in my sleep. And I keep looking at the door, thinking that the door was going to open. Like, not the door was going to open, but the door was moving on me. Oh my gosh. And and I seriously thought that a demon was going to come and choke me because of what these awful people put into my head. And I am still mad about it. And I think it's very wrong that they tell people these things, especially children, that demons are going to attack them. You know, if you have anything having to do with magic or, wizards, magic, anything like that, no matter what it is, demons will definitely attack you. But not only that, but demons are everywhere. So they're going to be around you at some point in your life. And that's what freaked me out the most. So if you don't have God to protect you, you don't have strong faith in God, they'll attack you. I think it's so wrong. I don't know what else I want to say about that, but that was something that I really wanted to talk about. I hope this isn't too shaky, because I've been getting a little agitated and moving it around. yeah, so that's not good. I do have a funny experience. I think it's funny now. Back then I just thought my parents were crazy. There's a lot of experiences about demons in the Jehovah's Witness religion. I'm gonna get off topic for a second here. Since I left, I have watched tons of things they would call demon possessed, that demons would attack me. I've read so many books, and at first I was scared. I was really scared. I didn't know exactly what was going to happen. I didn't know whether to believe them or not that demons were real. It was funny because I didn't really believe God existed anymore, but they had drilled that so into my head that I was afraid of demons. And so I watched this stuff like all scared. At this point in my life, I can very safely say there are no demons. I feel perfectly comfortable watching and reading anything, and I am so happy about it. It is such a relief. I mean, I'm still mad about what they did to me when I was a kid, but I'm so glad that I'm not worried there's demons lurking everywhere about to attack me. And anyway, I was going to give an experience. I was going in the door-to-door work, which the witnesses do. I'm sure everybody's familiar with that. They come and knock on your door and try to give you magazines. And we came across a garage sale, and I was 8 years old at the time. Actually, I forgot about that. I think I realized what my dad did, but it didn't click in my head about how deeply they were... Let me rephrase that. About how much demons were supposed to influence me. I didn't understand that yet. I'd heard about demons, but I didn't understand that until I was 10 years old. So anyway, I was at this garage sale with this other sister I was going door to door with, and I didn't have any money. And I saw this little trinket that I wanted, and she said, "Oh, I'll pay for it." And I said, "Okay." And so I'm sorry, this is funny to me now. But I get home, and my dad gets home an hour later, I think, and flips out because it's a Christmas ornament. Now, it's something that doesn't look like a Christmas ornament at all. I can't remember exactly what it looked like, but I knew what a Christmas ornament looked like, and this thing did not look like a Christmas ornament. But he insisted it was a Christmas ornament, and that it was demon-possessed, and he ran out and threw it outside and burnt it. And that's what I knew they were saying. That I forgot about it for a while because I was just a kid doing my own stuff, but yeah, I just cannot believe how many experiences they pass back and forth about demons attacking people. And this isn't fair to children. This isn't fair to anybody. It's just wrong. I mean, it is. It's really wrong. That religion is a cult, and if you're thinking about going there, please consider it. I'm not going to tell you not to, because obviously I'm just a person. I can't do that. But please consider it. Look into their history. Don't just go there thinking that they're nice people. They're very dangerous. And that's pretty much all I wanted to say. So, goodbye until next time.